Hello everybody and welcome back to Stellaris, where it's us against the galaxy. We kind of have a swath in the middle of the galaxy here, and I think I've decided on changing our doctrine a little bit on how we're doing this. Because these guys are sufficiently, not necessarily powerful, but sufficiently numerous, and they're not making very many incursions into our territory, I kind of want our fleets to work on the buddy system. I feel like one fleet in most situations is insufficient right now. So if we look down over this way, we see a juggernaut over here, we see a bunch of little fleets, a couple of reasonably strong fleets. For the time being, we're going to send the Gold Safit down to Suscot's Maw. That said, we are going to have additional fleets coming back here in just a couple of months. So that's not too bad. Let's go ahead and go up to fastest speed. There we go. I don't really want to tick forward just yet, though, because I want to head up over here and see what we've got going on as far as jobs go. This Forge World needs a job. And what do we want on this Forge World? Possibly just a Cyto Revitalization Center. Pops might be the way to go there. This Agro World, we obviously want to upgrade our Food Processing Center. That's very clear. What else do we have going on here? Not a whole lot, and apparently coughing. Excellent. Okay, so that was some interesting timing. Cool. So at this point, the Topaz and the Ruby require orders. I believe the Nephrite is here as well. So yeah, the Ruby and the Nephrite are already buddied up. So we're going to send them on over this way. The Bronzite is down here. It doesn't really need a buddy per se. That said, this is a potential issue up here. We knew when this gateway fell that there would be a potential problem there. For right now, it looks like they went back through the gateway. So that's cool. As far as the Topaz goes, I think I'm content with having it sit here and just block this for the moment. The Diamond is also blocking for right now. That said, if we could get this under our control, that would be amazing. But we absolutely want to send the gold as well as someone else down here, possibly the Heavenite. But we need to bank up alloys right now. And yeah, they're attacking over here. They're going to succeed in taking this over. This is an anchorage. We need to address this situation down here. This is very, very clear at this point. They've also attacked Trab into Lithorius. Fair enough. That's not super surprising. So we need to get our fleets back. That is absolutely our highest priority right now. So, oh, hello. These two fleets, or rather this singular fleet, is coming in here. This is not going to be a problem. Okay. Excellent. So the question is, should we take a more defensive posture? I think the answer is largely yes for the moment. Like, we're not 100% ready to strike out at them, but we need to head over here, get all of this beat back for sure. Do we have a claim on Talarim? That's something that I'd like to check. Let's see here. Make claims. We do. Okay. We have a claim on all of this over here. That's beautiful. So we're very happy about that. We can make claims over this way. We probably do want to make claims here, but for the time being, we're going to hold off on that. We can always make those claims later on. Okay. So I think we're going to head up to Pandil here. And we do have ships queued up, of course. But we're going to need a lot more ships queued up. The moment these guys come back, we're going to hit the reinforce fleet button, and all of our alloys are going to just vanish. To that end, when are they going to be back? They're going to be back in March, April, and May. Okay. I think for right now, we'll hit here. Now, this is only a 50k fleet at this moment. So we're going to grab Pandil, and then once we're done there, we're going to retreat back to Suscot's Maw. That'll be fine. We can also get ourselves additional alloys, of course, by canceling some defense platforms in our bastions. We have apparently we don't have any here. Oh, right. We canceled these because they were going to take it over. That's an Istrum. That's right. That's fine. We do have a bunch of alloys banked up in these defense platforms, though. So that's definitely something that we can do.
Ahoy there! Enemy ships have been spotted!
Oh, yeah. Enemy ships are going to be spotted. Now, this is a bit of a problem. They're on their way in over here, and we're on our way out.
Loots from enemy wrecks.
And we actually do get out. Cool. These guys are not going the right direction. They're just corvettes. They are going to get shot down.
Engaging the enemy.
There's no doubt about it. Like, these guys are dead. Unfortunate timing there. But we're retreating back to Suscat's Maw. They cannot attack us here. This is not a place they can go. So we are fine here. And it is currently March. So the Gold Safite is back. Let's go ahead and reinforce our fleets. Well, that actually wasn't as much as I was expecting. Are we out of dark matter again? Yes, okay. That makes more sense. We'll buy in more dark matter. And we're not selling any dark matter. No, we're just making 42 per month. So let's go ahead and reinforce again. That's more like it, but that's still less than I was expecting. Is the Gold Safite full strength? And the Heavenite? That's just saying reinforced fleet. I'm guessing that needs... Oh, that needs a Titan. Okay, so we probably need our alloy income here, yeah. So now we're still not at full strength. That's to be expected, I suppose. Okay, so let's go into these bastions up here. And we are going to cancel 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from each of them. Like so. Istrum, we know that we already don't have any there. 5 here. 5 here. Okay. I mean, we don't have enough here to rebuild all of this, right? But we can get a good start. Okay, that gets us up to 19k. We need another 5k. So let's do this. This should be fine. 5.2. I'm going to do one more. Okay. Now, this number will continue to get far worse. Far worse as our other two fleets come back. That would be these two here, the Starite and the Opal. So that will continue to not be great. And the Opal actually just got back now. So we can go ahead and spend our existing alloys on repairing that. We'll send the Gold and the Heavenite down to Suscat's Maw. Cool. Okay. Now, the Bloodstone requires orders, and it's basically been running amok up over this way. Now, we can't attack this with a single fleet. We can head up this way, but if they're coming this direction, which they are, we'll be caught here in Vokeen. Here's the question. Do we just chill here? I mean, we can't change this around. The extra 34, well, probably 40k will help. That'll put us up to around 200k. How strong will their fleet be when it comes up here? Some of them went down here, but that's only 1,000. We can jump drive out if I feel like it's truly necessary. And yeah, you can see that our energy credits are starting to go negative now as we get our ships back. That's fully expected. Let's go through our jobs real quick here, see if there's anything to be done about that. And it looks like for right now, that's a negative. Okay. So the Starite will be back in 2601. 519. So right now.
Enemy ships have been spotted.
Okay. So they're actually coming out of the gateway.
Engaging the enemy.
That's a 200k fleet there. 120k here. They're definitely mustering a lot of force here. We would like to not attack that at this moment. We're going to send the Opal over to here. Now, the Silver is down over this way. We could hit Pash. There is a gateway there. So they're likely to send all of their forces through here. We know that they're super close to a gateway because they are, you know, well, they have a number here. They have a lot of ships very close to gateways. So we probably shouldn't hit up in Pash. I think for the time being, we're going to head actually over this way and then to Zeober and then maybe to Rebulon. Yes, that'll be safe. Cool. The Diamond requires orders. It is not quite fully reinforced yet. It will be very soon. The Bloodstone, of course, is chilling here for the moment. We may jump drive it out. We may jump drive reinforcements in. Now, actually, I'm going to go through all of these bastions, and we're going to cancel every single one of these defensive platforms until, except the ones that are building right now, I think, maybe, until we get to our cap. We're going to need a lot of alloys, a whole lot of alloys. So we're going to cancel a whole lot of Twilight's Judge class defense platforms. Remember, our alloy cap is 57,000. So we'll be able to get a few more of these canceled. There. That's at our cap. Perfect. Next up, we are going to hit this reinforced fleet button. We're probably going to run out of dark matter pretty soon, but there we go. How are we doing on dark matter? Actually, we've got 510 still. That surprises me. Okay. We'll call that good. Now, we can continue to cancel Twilight's Judge class defense platforms. We do have another fleet that just came back, but we don't need to cancel all the way up to 55k. That would be wasteful. We're going to cancel to about 30k. So about there. So at this point, all of our fleets are back. We've queued up all of our replacements. At great cost, to be sure. The gold is down over here. It does have reinforcements on the way. The Nephrite and Ruby are going to head up to Famnu here. That's a 202k station. Now, we should be able to take that on. But that is going to cost a fair amount of alloys. Luckily, we can replenish them. The Bronzite requires orders, and we'd actually like to go hit Cade up here for right now. The Topaz. It's still trying to push in over this way, maybe to Wolgun. Yeah, that'll be fine. Excellent. The Bloodstone is waiting, of course, and the Diamond is waiting as well. Okay. Sounds good. So the Starite is in at Laba. We should probably, get it a leader. Let's see here. Ship upkeep reduction wouldn't necessarily be the worst thing right now. And we're going to jump drive that over to Zolbok's Maw so that it can get properly reinforced. I thought it felt like we were in need of getting one more fleet reinforced. And we were. So we're going to jump drive out of there, and we're going to spend a lot of alloys on getting this fleet reinforced. That's also most of our dark matter. But we'll go ahead and do that. Now, we're still going to need more, but only 3414. That's really not bad. In that case, we may want to cancel a couple more Twilight's Judge class, like so, and get that fully reinforced. There we go. So that'll do for the moment. Cool. So the Diamond is chilling, and of course, we're building incredibly quickly right now. Even our Titan is building very quickly. 475 days, so like 500 total days for a Titan is exceptionally quick. So that's wonderful. The Gold and Starite are over here. We're going to send... Well, we already sent someone down over by the Gold, didn't we? I feel like we did. The Heavenite is in movement, as is the Opal. Although I'm thinking about... Where are they actually going? That's a long journey. I'm thinking about having these two turn around and come to Kuzam to contest this. I think that'll be fine. And then we'll send the Starite down over to Suscot Small. That'll be much faster to get there. Cool. Okay, so these guys are definitely not heading this way. But they are protecting this station very heavily. And they're heading down this direction, which isn't all that important. I mean, they're going to have a hard time cracking Lemsa. So yeah, overall, we're largely in a holding pattern for right now, while we wait for our... Let's see, these are both Infamnu? Yes. While we wait for our various constructions to finish up here. Now, we did take this 200k station up here, and we're going to take this one next. That's another 200k station, so we are going to need to continue to reinforce our ships. Cool. Hypothetically, if we were to status quo right now, it would pretty much be a draw in territory. We need to get territory back over here. That's definitely clear. We need to get territory back over here. That's our biggest concern right now. The gold is up to 188,000. That's cool. So the gold and the Starite can head up to Pandal. Excellent. We are trying to do a little bit of buddy system, but we're pretty spread out right now, and it'll take some time to get that properly implemented. This being negative on energy credits thing is not great. We're going to add a new monthly trade of 500 food. I don't expect this necessarily to fix the problem, but we'll just go ahead and sell off some food.
Ahoy there!
Okay.
Enemy ships have been spotted!
So we're waiting for these guys to group up. And we have a lot of ships being constructed. No doubt about it. That's to be expected. The problem is we can't really sustain this production level. So that's something we need to think about. We need to start getting back territory. And let's see, we could attack Elfheart. That might not be a bad idea, actually. It's fairly undefended. The Topaz is quite strong. Let's do it. So the gold is down over here, and I thought that I gave the gold and Starite both orders. Oh, right, they're in Pandal. Sure. We're going to head up and attack this singular cruiser. That'll be fine. So we are still seeing some negative energy credits here.
Our planet is seized.
Okay.
Its rich is plundered.
So we actually failed to hold them off over here. And we're going to need to bring our army in to win that back. So our army is going to make their way up over this way. In fact, I'd like to go to like Demon's Maw here. We could jump drive probably. Yeah, we can just jump drive there and then Demon's Maw. We're going to need 200 days for the jump drive to cool down, but we'll jump drive again into Wayfrid probably. Okay. So the Bronzite is currently here. And it doesn't have any orders. Rimborth is looking a little weak. But they are very likely to come through the gateway in force. If they do that, perhaps we attack Roxolana. We'll wait for the reinforcements for the Bronzite. That's definitely something we're going to wait for. We're going to continue to reinforce our fleets. And in we go. These fleets are not particularly strong, but they will be strong enough for this. Excellent. Okay, so the Nephrite is up here right now, and the Ruby is as well. They're going to push forward to Thrish. Now, they're currently attacking over here in Baleza. That's okay. It's not the end of the world. This down here is kind of the end of the world. We need to deal with this. Okay. So we got that. Good. We're in a bit of a lag tick. Actually, no, we're not. We seem to be fine. We'll take that, and then these two fleets, they are going to push up over into Asia. Excellent. The silver is going to push up probably into Area Husila. That's a capital, but not a very strong one. Interesting. So the diamond is now strong enough to push up over here into this location, and we'll go ahead and do so. Now the bloodstone is in position to attack Roxolana. We're of course not going to do that quite yet. We will continue to reinforce our fleets. We're falling behind a bit in our alloys. That's fully to be expected. We're going to want a piece out of this fairly soon, but after we get this territory back. Okay. So we have Aja back now. So the... Who else here? The gold and the starite. Yeah, that's who I thought was here. Okay. We're going to send them over to here. Perfect. Now we're going to run out of energy credits very soon here. And that is, in fact, a problem. So we're going to sell some zero here to keep us afloat for a while. Beautiful. Get rid of all those notifications as well. The topaz is up here. We have successfully attacked Elfheart. His is 98k, so we can attack that fairly safely. Now the ruby and the nephrite are over here. They both need reinforcements, of course, and we are continuing to work on reinforcing. Now, we should go take the Belvara's Maelstrom, I think. Or we could head over this direction. Jump drive into here, take back Belesa. And then push down into these regions over here. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. So the Opal and the Heavenite have taken this location, of course. We are waiting on our army to come invade that. So we need 124 days for that. But we can push into Jolfti. That'll be fine. And we can continue to reinforce. We are falling behind in alloys, and we knew that this was going to happen eventually. We're hoping that they are as well. We're in a lag tick right now, so let's go ahead and check through our jobs. Anything to be done in here? Yes, actually. This generator world needs an upgrade, and we're going to upgrade our energy nexus for sure. This forge world here, I mean, we definitely could use more alloys. There's no doubt about that. What else do we have? That's about it. Okay. So we are heading in here. The gold actually needs an admiral. And we'll take logician. There we go. We're actually positive in energy credits right now. That's surprising. Okay, sure. We're going to send the gold up over here, and then we're going to send the starite down over this way. Okay. Sounds good. Next up, the diamond is, I think, going to go clear up all of this territory over this way. It'll take it a little while, and that won't be very threatening. So we'll just go do that. The Bloodstone, I would love to attack Roxolana. Right now is not the time for that. The Ruby is going to head here. And then the Nephrite will head here. Cool. Now, we could head over this way and grab these two. I think that's what we're going to do. I really want to attack Rimborth, but this is quite dangerous to attack Rimborth right now. Yeah, I really, really want to. We need to bring in another fleet to help with that. Now, we could jump drive the... no, I don't want to look at the trench world. We could jump drive up the gold. That is an option. And we have a new ruler. Okay. Now the silver. The silver, I think, is going to go hit Swir. I don't know why we missed that. And then come up to Alamak. Sure. So we're going to be taking back this territory over here. We're going to head to Nagiro. And Edamar will fall, so we'll head down to Mintaka. Cool. So, a status quo peace is not in the cards just yet. Minus 33 due to relative navy strength, but honestly, their navies are super spread out, right? We're going to continue to press in over this way. Now, this is a capital station. So that's probably one of their main shipyards. Not their only shipyard, by any means. We're back to being negative on energy credits. Hilarious. We'll call that good, though. And, oh wow, only 18,000. That dropped dramatically in the last, like, minute. Last time we looked at this, it was like 41,000. Perhaps some of our ships are no longer considered accessible? That's a possibility. So we're going to take the Nephrite down over this way, and the Ruby only. We don't care about these reinforcement fleets. The Ruby is going to head down this way. Cool. The Bronzite is still chilling. And that's fine. It is, however, time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we are going to see about putting an end to this war. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.